Ashe, Ashe, it's a beautiful day. I hope everybody is well and has a peace of mind and whole and just feeling the abundance of energy and love and peace that is in the air. Um, Series of events have brought me to this word today. And the word I want to talk about today is perspective. How you view things and your perspective of how you view certain happenings in your life. So a little story time. Last week I was hit with a lot of unexpected turns in my day and towards the end of the week. And it really had me spiraling in many different directions. It had my mind everywhere. It had me overthinking, over processing, over analyzing. It was a lot of emotion going on within me. And I had to really go deep and go into some meditation and really go within to really sit with divine and really to see why these incidences were happening and the purpose and what was the overall lesson. Because, when things happen in our life unexpectedly, whether we perceive them as good or bad, they're always there to help us grow in some way. So, at first, when it happened to me, I was in the mindset of, why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me? I'm a good person. Don't do anything wrong. I try to live righteous. I try to be pure at heart. I try to give back when I can. Why is this happening to me? So during my meditation last week, and over the weekend, I was sitting with myself and just processing everything, processing the emotions, because sometimes things happen and we're not able to process the emotions because we're so on to the next. We're so in the forward, forward movement. We're trying to go to the next thing. We don't get to process what's really happening. So, after sitting with myself and coming to the conclusion that, okay, B, shift your perspective. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you. It's happening for you. This right now is happening for you. It's not happening to you. This is going to elevate you to another level. This is going to push you in the direction that divine is pushing you to go in. This is going to help awaken something within you. This is going to help you practice resilience and determination. You see, walking this path of faith, it may look crazy to people when you say you're doing certain things, or when you're saying you're in alignment to do things and God has called you to do things. It might look crazy to people that are not walking that walk or that have different views than you. But when you chosen to be obedient in the season, you have to be obedient in the season. So sitting with myself, I said, okay, this is not happening to me. This is nothing bad. This is nothing negative. This is happening for me. All things work together for your highest, greatest good. Romans 8:28. All things work together for your highest, greatest good. That's about perspective. That's about looking at the circumstances and looking at things and the happenings and the events happening, but not saying, oh God, why is this happening to me? Why are you doing this to me? Maybe it's not happening to you, but it's happening for you. Catch it. It's for somebody. Maybe it's not happening to you, it's happening for you to propel you in the next phase of your journey. See, during this season, I am going into a season of the faith walk. I'm being obedient. I'm going within. I'm sitting with God a lot more. I'm in a really pure state. I'm in the most pure state I've ever been in since I was a child, to be honest. I'm getting back into that purity. I'm walking back into that pure state. And walking into that pure state, it's going to have me overcome challenges, and it's going to have me be resilient in things that I perceive as a challenge when really it's not a challenge. It's set up for me that way to get to where I need to get to. This thing had my mind blown, okay? On top of being obedient and not knowing where the next is coming from, or not knowing how the dots are connecting, and I'm always wanting to be in control. And I made a vow to God and said, God, I'm not in control. You are in control. So whatever you see fit for me, I accept that and I walk with that. So when that happened to me last week, I was like, at first, the old Brittany tried to come in. I was triggered. It had me down. It had me in my emotions like, dang, why is this happening to me? Then I had that great awakening, baby. When I went into that deep meditation and I really sat with myself and analyzed what was going on, I said, okay, God, it's not happening to me. It's happening for me. Because you propelling me into the next phase of my destiny. This is what I asked for. You're building resilience. You're building a higher consciousness within me. To not feel like I'm in the thing, but to look over the thing and know that it is not happening to me, but it's happening for me. See, sometimes we get so stuck in the 3D and the mundane, and we forget to step back and look at the bigger picture. I had to step back, y'all, and look at the bigger picture. And when I was able to sit down and process that emotion and to really take some deep breaths. Hold on, y'all. I'm in the line at Sorority School. Let me move up. When I was really able to process those emotions and to break down what was going on, see, the challenges will come. They're going to come. It's life. It's ebbs and flows. It's peaks and valleys. You're going to be faced with challenges. You're going to be faced with things that push you to tap into a different part of yourself. Now, whether you choose to tap into that part, because we all have free will, it's up to you to change your perspective, to go within and to analyze what's happening. I don't care if all hell is breaking loose, y'all. Sometimes it's meant for your greater good. Sometimes it takes for that thing to stumble. That's the story of my life, baby. I go into the darkness a lot of times. Things have happened in my life, baby. People, when I tell people my testimony, they be like, "Oh my God, you still walking, you still shining. How can you continue to walk and shine with that light on you like that, with that love in your heart like that, and you done been through all of these things?" Because it's my perspective. In the midst of going through the hell and the chaos, we must change our perspective. And once we change our perspective, everything else will flow how it need to flow. When you change your perspective and say, okay, this is not happening to me, but happening for me, it's something that gets ignited in your soul. That fire to keep going, that drive to keep going, to see what is else on the next side. Because me, I'm the type of person, if it happened to me, I'm like, okay, come on. I'm putting on my boxing gloves, come on, because I know that it's something, it's a reason. I have faith and trust in the divine so much that I know that when all hell is breaking loose, it's for a reason. So things are never happening to you. They're happening for you. Once you change that perspective, baby, your walk will get just a little bit easier. The trials will come, but it's going to be easy. Change your perspective today, y'all. I love y'all. Peace.